Hello my demons, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, hi, I'm Sketchy Blue Moon, but you could just call me Sketchy, and what the fuck, what kind of intro was that? I feel like I should try and do more intros like that in the future, but I'm a dumbass. So yes, hi, welcome, come on in, have a seat, whatever, make yourself feel comfortable, and just get comfy wherever the fuck you are. So today's video is part 2 to answering questions that you guys have put down towards my OCs. It was really fun doing the first one because, again, I really do need to do this kind of stuff more, and I think I hit my chin on my microphone. My god. Oh, good heavens. But other than me hitting the mic with my chin, I do hope you guys will enjoy it. I did forget to mention in the other video, if there's questions you would like to ask about my characters, just pop the question down in the comments and I'll take a read, and hopefully you might be able to see a comment in the next video. I do like answering questions, but please remember that I can only answer a certain amount of things towards characters, because again, I don't want to spoil too much about the shit. So other than that, just gonna get on with the video and I hope you enjoy! What is your top favorite OC you created and won't stop admiring your OC? Oh, fuck. I will have to be straight up and honest, even though I'll say here and there that I don't particularly have a favorite, but I have a favorite. My most favorite character I have done is Draven. Draven Massacre III is my most favorite fucking OC I've ever done. Alongside with Wilver, my old dragon OC that I've recently gave a new look to, and fucking hell, he looks so much better. But anyways, yes, Draven is my most favorite character, mainly because of the amount of time and work and effort that I put in to his personality, his story, and all in all, just him as a character alone. With the help of Junkie, of course. Love you, honey. And I will also admit that Draven is... he's a good looker. I mean, with the type of drawings I do of him, it's pretty obvious that he is my favorite, if you get what I mean. I mean, sure, Asterith is my favorite to draw, and Draven is my favorite character of them all, but, yeah. I just love him. I mean, just for him alone to be somewhat of a simple kind of character, and for him to like change this fucking much over the years I have had him is like, oh, bloody hell. I mean, call Draven my comfort character. How would Draven react if Asterith told him they don't love him anymore out of anger when they're having mood swings? Ooh. I'm curious if he tried comfort Asterith or be actually hurt by it. Also, what's their sort of dynamic like? Okay, I will try and answer this as best as possible. So, there would be times where Asterith and Draven will literally get into fights with each other from the littlest of things, or things that they blame each other on and all that kind of stuff. You are gonna see that in the story, like in their story and everything. You are gonna see them arguing here and there quite a bit, because they do kind of struggle with their emotions, so they just kind of explode at each other. And with the mood swings, now, because of what Asterith and Draven are, they do get into heat pretty fucking badly. So the mood swings are just literally all over the place. But anyways, back to the question. So there isn't really any time when Asterith will say that he doesn't love Draven anymore. He'll just tell Draven that he's being selfish or being a prick or blah 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 because, you know, Asterith isn't getting what he wants, or if Draven is doing something that Asterith doesn't particularly want him to do. Like, for example, there are times where Asterith hesitates badly to get into a bath even though he's fucking stinking up the room and everything like that, and he just refuses to go into the bath. And he will literally just have a go at people, especially Draven, if they force him to take a bath, and he will literally have an argument. Because yes, Asterith does have a fear of water, it is in the pilot. Normally with Draven's reactions, he can be calm and collected at first, but then Asterith does kind of get a bit of out of hand. Then Draven would kind of like bite back, but twice as hard by literally yelling at Asterith to shut up and everything. Now, I will say this, Draven isn't really much of a swearer, and whenever he does swear, that's when you should be afraid. And of course, if Draven is swearing in an argument against Asterith, then Asterith would just immediately shut up and just try and figure something out to fix the situation or de-escalate the situation by trying to cool off or some shit like that. They do apologize to each other about the arguments and everything, because most of the time it's literally just like minor things, and sometimes they have good communication skills and then sometimes they don't have communication skills, and they just kind of like have a go at each other for it. And yeah, they really do need to work on it, but then it's literally just how they work with each other, even though it's really bad that they don't really talk about it a lot, but that's just them. And about their dynamic, that's quite of a hard one, but then sort of easy at the same time. I don't know, it's like multiple things that I can describe their like relationship thing on that kind of blah, 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 blah. So I would say Asterith, dumbass but sweet, and Draven, sweet but cold. I guess I can put it that way. Or crackhead and sweetheart. Maybe. I don't know. Don't come after me. Is Merlin an introvert or an extrovert? Okay, so this question is a little, say, complicated to answer, because at times Merlin loves being alone, but then he also loves being with people. Even though in his own home, he's not alone. He lives with his two younger brothers. It's like he is kinda like an introvert, but then I don't know, it's almost like, I don't know, like 60% introvert, then 40% of it is an extrovert. I mean, it's because of the way he is, because now I never really get to talk about Merlin that much, but here we go. So Merlin is my magic boy. Now, I only have a few magic boys, but he is one of my main magic boys that I absolutely fucking love to death. Now, to him, magic is his most important thing in life, alongside with his brothers and his closest friends. And no, he does not have a partner. He's very much like a, say, a witch in the woods in the cottage kind of vibe, if you could say that. I mean, he doesn't really mind the whole, like, you can call me a witch, or you can call me a wizard, or just call me a magic user. I don't care, darling. Also, he literally calls everybody sweetheart and darling, or sweetie, when you first meet him, so get used to it. Like, literally, he'll just call anybody that, or darling, of course. I would definitely say he is sweet, cocky, and does have a fucking attitude at times. Kinda depending on how his mood is on that day, then you'll be fine. And he is like one of the most gayest boys I have. Oh yeah, and I did forget, Merlin is also my second most favorite character to draw out of everybody. mainly because I love drawing him performing magic and just drawing him in general because he is such a fucking pretty boy and I love it. Hey, look, in my eyes, I see him as a pretty boy and he honestly doesn't give a shit. So yes, Merlin is just this magical boy demon cow thing in the woods in the middle of nowhere in a cottage with magic and shit. I would love for you guys to get to know him a little more, but then at the same time, it's like, wait, I gotta just be very careful still on what I can reveal about him and all that kind of stuff. Obviously, I'm not gonna hide too much about his personality, but his past is just the main thing I need to hide. Because that shit is really fucking something, and Jesus Christ. Merlin can be a very caring person. Like, he loves his brothers and he loves his friends. But Jesus fucking Christ, he will deliberately be a jackass. Or more just like a sassy bitch if you don't do as he wants you to fucking do it. It's like, for crying out loud, he'll mainly go after Asterith because Asterith, you know, is a bloody asshole. So whenever Asterith is acting cocky or whatever, Merlin will just fucking feed it and just be an absolute twat to him back with more sass. And every single time, Merlin wins the argument and Asterith is literally just mumbling as he walks away. But he is definitely a lovable guy. Like I said, he is sweet, he is sassy, he does have a bit of charm to him and all that good stuff. Just really want to draw him out more and just show more of him. Because he's magical and he's part demon and part cow. Moo! What was the idea for the tattoo markings on any of your characters? Is it to show what type of demon they are, or just for their looks? Also, love your art. Thank you. So, okay, I will be brutally honest about this, but I actually have no idea why I gave some of my characters markings. I don't know why I gave them markings in the first place. But I think like the truthful answer would be because I do like having characters with somewhat of detailed skin. Even though some characters I took their markings out and just have them with like normal skin color and just like the one color and all that kind of stuff with no like patterns or anything like that, because it just kind of fits to what they are and all that kind of stuff. So it kind of does have to do with what the characters are, but then at the same time, I just thought it was fun. I mean, with Asterith and Draven, okay, right, I never said this, and I do need to address this, so I'm gonna address it right now. So, technically, Draven and Asterith aren't demons. They are actually aliens from another planet, but they got transferred to Earth via accident. That's all I'm gonna say on that part. So with their species, they have like markings and everything to technically show what they are in their kind and everything. So technically for Asterith and Draven, yes, it is to point out what they are. But in Merlin's case, he gained the markings because he's a magic user. So those markings are not natural. So yeah, in Merlin's case, his markings are not natural. They were formed by him using magic for the first time. But yeah, all in all, I just love putting markings on characters if it suits them, or if I want to do it because of species, or maybe just like for magic reasons like I explained. Or there could be like many other reasons, but those are the type of answers that I could come up with and just kind of like explain as best as possible. I mean, for my persona, he does have markings, but they're not what you would expect. Because if I pull up his reference sheet right here, he has them on his hands, his feet, a little bit on his back, on his tail, and on his face, because I kind of wanted him to have a bit of, well, I kind of wanted to put a little more creativity and just a little more fun towards it. So yeah, why the fuck not? And there we go, all those questions answered, and just a few more to go. Also, just a late happy holidays. I really couldn't be bothered this year with Christmas because society and the shit that's been going on has honestly ruined the whole spirit. So yeah, happy holidays, whatever. I'm hoping with these videos you guys will understand more and more about the characters and how I do things and why I do things. Bit disappointed that the algorithm is not really playing fair when I'm trying to put so much effort into these videos and only my short videos are really getting the attention. Like, thanks for that, but whatever, I'm still gonna do these videos because they're really fun to do and more satisfying to complete. So with all that out of the way and everything, happy holidays again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful new year. I don't even know what else to say. I mean, this year has just been a lot. I will probably make a video next year explaining on what projects I have coming up and everything, and what type of videos I'm gonna do, because I have a few ideas and I really want to fucking go for it because I feel like these are gonna be very fucking fun to do. And sort of painful because it's going back in cringe times and trying to make it better. No, I will not be cosplaying again. I'll be redrawing stuff back in my teenage years. God, kill me now. I hope you liked today's video. Please subscribe if you haven't. Leave a like on this video. Comment whatever, and just share the video because, you know, again, the algorithm is so goddamn what's it that I don't even know. I wish I can slap it across the face and stop being a massive jerk. You don't need to do that to creators. Leave us be. Just put our videos out there. I'm not buying fake viewers. Stop it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, my demons. Bye!